Hi, Andy Lockwood from College Planning Specialists in Weston, Florida. And today I am going to give you some good information if you are the parent of a college-bound teen and you are frightened or nervous about how the heck you're going to send your teen to college. And today's information actually comes from an article that I published within the last 12 months for a local news magazine called Expressions here in southwest Broward County in Florida. And since I realized that you probably didn't receive that article, I have no problem with giving you some of the highlights. So let me grab it. Hang on. Got it. Here's a little article that I call Show Me the College Money. This article is about getting scholarships. How do you search for scholarships? Well, first of all, you should know that scholarships account for only a fraction of the money that's out there. What do I mean by that? Well, most scholarships, the way people think about it and talk about it over the water cooler, are Kiwanis Club, Rotary Club, special scholarships set up by high schools and local community type groups. $500, $1,000, $1,500 here and there. Those are nice, right? Okay, but the real money is in the college financial aid system. There's more than $140 billion with a B dollars worth of financial aid. That's really where the real money is. That being said, if you want to search for scholarships, let me give you a couple of tips, because there's no harm, typically there's no harm in locating these little $1,000, $1,500 type of scholarships. All right, first of all, start with a free, reputable online scholarship search. There are websites like FastWeb and other places, FASTWEB, FastWeb, and other places that will not charge you for scholarship searches. The places that do charge you are probably, not definitely, but probably a little slippery, a little scammy. You should never have to pay for a scholarship search. In fact, if you want a resource, we publish a scholarship list, a search list. We don't vouch for it. It's not our own information. It's just a list that Pete and I, my partner, College Pete, and I have compiled to help you. And that's on our website. You click over to collegeplanningadvice.com, and you'll see it on the left. It says Scholarship Search. So that's a one free resource, but there are many others out there. Another resource, check your employer or check your parents' employer. One big employer down here is Publix, Publix, for those of you who are not in the area, and they are very big on giving out scholarships. So employers, IBM, Coca-Cola, a lot of the big companies and some smaller ones, they typically have scholarships. A lot of times those scholarships are unclaimed or not applied for. All right, if you're at least 1/16 Native American, for all of you Native American people watching this, check with the Bureau of Indian Affairs. That's worth it. They have substantial scholarships if you can prove that you're Indian. Look for criteria that match your interests as closely as possible. One example that I see a lot, Loyola Chicago has a scholarship for people who meet only two criteria. One, Catholic. Two, they have the last name Zulp, Z-O-L-P, Zulp. So if your last name is Zulp and you're Catholic, or you're willing to convert, and you want to go to Loyola Chicago, now listen, that's not even a joke, but for real, what you should understand is that there are plenty of little weird scholarships out there. I've heard of ones for people who are left-handed, for people who are one of Greek descent. Don't give up. If you really want to scrounge up as much money as possible, chances are you're going to qualify for something. In other words, I'm sorry, and then the flip side of that is do not apply for scholarships that have criteria that you cannot possibly meet. In other words, if they are requiring that you have a straight A 4.0 average and you have a 3.86, you can't apply and say, well, I almost had a 4.0, but I got a C from gym, my gym class, because I refused to participate in the potato sack race or something like that. You've got to adhere to the standards that they are setting forth. Don't waste your time. And all you're going to do is make the people angry who are looking or who are trying to give out the money anyway. So don't bother doing it. Okay, last tip I'll give you, both for scholarships and overall, how to pay for college. Show up at one of our workshops. We hold these workshops a couple times a month. They're on our website. You can check it out here if you look at the information that accompanies this video. And I hope to see you at an upcoming workshop. I hope you found this information to be valuable. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.